Hi guys, this is Kendra with Truest TV, and I'm back with a quick video, and this is for education purpose only. Okay, we giving commentary on some truth, and we gonna let this man sit up here and say this, and we gonna do the search ourselves, because look at what this man popped up: Black Native American tribes. The list shows African American.
I'm calling all my true patriots. Matter of fact, I think we need to assemble Black Talk too. Black TikTok, where you at? I got a feeling we gonna need some help with this one. So before I even get into it, I need you to get your thumbs ready to tag your favorite researcher, creator, or just anybody who you feel like needs to know this information. Cause why when I type in Black Native American tribes, the very first thing that pop up is African American. How can you be Native American from Africa? First I'm thinking it's a glitch, right? Like there's no way. But according to the Oklahoma Eagle, 98% of African Americans are in fact Native Indians. So I'm like, there has to be some proof of this. Why don't we see more pictures, like real proof of the quote-unquote African Americans were truly indigenous to the Americans? And then I wondered if maybe it hasn't been in our face the whole time. The truth is, this story traces back way before waves of immigrants crossed the ocean blue by the hundreds and thousands. It's no wonder that when they arrived, they indeed felt they had discovered a whole new world. See, the Olmecs are considered the first major Mesoamerican civilization and the mother of culture. Made their home in the Gulf of Olmecs. You gonna get it in a second. Now it says these people mysteriously disappeared, but prior to that, their civilization flourished from around 1200 to 400 BC. These people invented the writing and the calendar, the mounds, pyramids, and statues, often attributed to the Mayans, since they are the influence. Y'all, I think Google is broken. I'm calling all...
Do you hear me? And ain't it funny, because we just watched another video, and I just did a video on that, where this man, the same man, is exposing that Trump is about to expose to the world that black people are the American Indian and the Hebrew. And and the man said it's because he don't want the karma. I don't understand what that means. Trump don't want the karma for what's about to happen, so he had to tell him foretime or tell him before time. I don't know what that means. Could it mean that? And then he goes on to say, because God said that he is going to give retribution for the Hebrews and all that the Hebrews have went through. And so Trump is about to expose who the real Hebrew and American Indian are. And he already letting you know they black folk. And it's so funny that now when you Google Black Native American, out of nowhere they got African Americans up there, because any other time they would never have us up there. So are they, do they know that the Bible is the Bible and all things coming to fruition to force them to assimilate into what God is basically doing with this earth? Because that's what it sounds like. Like they're literally, and Trump like, listen, he not trying to be on the wrong side of history. I don't know. But right down in the description box, down below, this is Kendra with Truest TV. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Stay up, stay blessed, put God first above all else. Peace out, bye.
If they don't like them, why do white people pay so much attention to black people? If they don't like them.
Right. I don't do it.
You would think if you didn't like something, why would you be paying attention to it? I don't pay attention to things I don't like.
Either.
What's the answer?
The answer is the liar knows what lie he told.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So even if I made it deceitful and I made you think that the answer is over here, but the answer is really over here,
Right.
I'm still going to be looking over here.
Right.
Me, the one that tricked, because I know this is the right answer.
Right.
Black people have lost their identity,
Right.
but our oppressors have not lost
Our
identity.
Right.
This is why they chopped those noses off of the Pharaoh and the Sphinx in Egypt in the first place. Is because without this nose, we can tell you this is whoever it is. But with that nigga nose, it can only be niggas.
Right.
Why would somebody vandalize a whole face and only vandalize one part?
The lips of the
Nobody wanted to knock an eye off or take an ear off.
Right.
No chins missing. No, just the nose.
And the lips.
Because it's a brand. It's a brand.
Right. 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 That's all I'm saying, y'all. This is a each one teach one moment. This is all we are doing here. I like to give commentary on these people because it's just this obvious. All right? No, we are not ancient Egyptians, but if you know that you are a Hebrew, you know that Joseph ruled in Egypt. So it will enlighten you to know that there were Hebrews in Egypt. Do you hear me? There were Hebrews in Egypt, right? They call you Nubians. That's a fictitious name. You're just Hebrew, right? And yes, the Hebrews ruled in Egypt. Now they try to tell you they Nubians and they try to separate the Egyptians from the Nubians, and that's correct but wrong, because they'll try to make you think that the Egyptians were white men. Well, if Ham is the progenitor of the dark races but not the Negro, as it said in Zondervan, how could ancient Egypt, being one of the sons of Ham, be a white man? Make that make sense. He's the dark races but not the Negroes. And the Nubians are the Hebrew. And I can't wait to post this video. This video gonna come after the other video, where literally, this man is saying that Trump is about to expose that not only are so-called black people, Trump is about to expose not only are so-called black people the American Indian, but so-called black people are the Hebrew of the Bible. He's about to expose it. And they got the writings in Mississippi. They got the stuff from Oklahoma. He's about to kill it. And I know people are not about to be ready for what he about to hit them with. So they say he's telling it ahead of time because of the karma that he going to catch. I didn't understand that part. That was above my no grade. But all I'm saying is he about to open up a can of worms that people not ready for. And white people mainly. And then there's some black folk that's not ready for this either. But this is about to open up a can of worms. That's all I'm saying. This is Kendra with Trust TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay up, stay blessed, and y'all better, I better too, put God first above all else. Peace out. Bye.